All right, well, this is a dream for a lot of mixed martial arts fans. And yourself, Daniel, a guy who at one point could have fought Fedor Emelianenko. He and Dana White on the same page. We got Fedor in the octagon.
I'm glad it didn't happen because let me tell you something about Fedor. He's unknown. He's an enigma. We all want to know, what is Fedor Emelianenko? What does he look like in the UFC? We finally get to find out. We know that he has a crazy high-level skill set, but we never knew how it would fare against the absolute best in the world. Tonight we find out. If I had to guess, I would think he would be just okay. And you got the sense with Fedor that he wasn't going to wholly enjoy retirement if he did not check this box. Fedor Emelianenko at long last on the greatest proving ground in the sport. The last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. All right, here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion, and man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction. Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky, and that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you can never tell by the way that he prepares. When you watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship. No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some head space in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, folks. Makhachev ready to make a statement here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, and now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go, round one, and how will Fedor Emelianenko choose to proceed? I know, DC, you think he's going to wrestle, he's going to grapple. Figures to have a decided submission advantage tonight if he can get that part of his game going. But Fedor's got power, man. He talked about wanting a knockout this week. Double leg here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Emelianenko.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's back mount now. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Islam Makhachev.
Getting the mount here.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. 90 seconds to go in the round. Makhachev going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything wrong to allow for himself to get subbed. Nice shot there by the champ.
Makhachev's back in full mount. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Big ground and pound.
Final seconds here of round one. Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes are starting to add up. 5 minutes in the books.
Deep breath and recover. Relax. Let's get that heart rate down. You're looking a little tired out there last round. This round.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Effective punch there by Emelianenko.
Great job fighting behind the lens. Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Nice shot to the body there. Landed the overhand.
It won't take many of those. He's going to guillotine.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finisher.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush. They get nervous. They're like, oh, my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position. Great submission defense.
Let's go. Posture and heavy shots.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
right, 20 seconds to go in the round. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Good round.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, lands a huge left hand.
Oh, that right hand barely missed it.
Takedown defense is there.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Fedor Emelianenko gets lit up by that uppercut. Oh, there it is, getting the central focus.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Guillotine jump.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Nice defense.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
This is a terrible position.
Makhachev's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Somehow he gets out.
He had the triangle choke locked in, but he did a good job of staying patient, maintaining his calmness, and found a way out. Great job defensively. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Makhachev's back in full mount. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Makhachev's in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Posturing up now. Huge elbow there.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Final seconds of round 3. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship round. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Nice level change.
Makhachev gets the takedown. Useful. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. Beautiful transition. So what he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Makhachev's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Makhachev's in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Making all these shots count. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Emelianenko's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
Last 5 minutes of the fight.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time. Oh, a shot there on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, Pastor trying to find that shot again. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. And DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Single. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, into the mouth.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Makhachev's in half guard. Oh, good ground and pound here. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Makhachev's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Fedor Emelianenko gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
10 seconds left. I need you to finish hard. Finish hard.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It wasn't everyone's expectation that it would go the full 25 minutes here tonight, but whatever it takes is what he said during fight week, and that's exactly what he needed here tonight. After 5 rounds, the heavyweight champion remains the same. Congratulations to the baddest man on the planet.